Hello there everybody, I'm mrgameandpie and welcome to a new Let's Play. This is Sonic Classic Heroes. And yeah, this is a ROM hack of the first two Sonic games. So that's pretty exciting. But yeah, normally I hop right into the game right here, but I'm gonna show off a few things real quick because there's some pretty special things right here. So basically the idea is it's the first two Sonic games, but you have, well, you're playing as Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles all at the same time. You can switch between them just like in Sonic Heroes. But these three aren't the only characters, because you can also have the Chaotix, Espio, Charmy, and Vector, just as they play in Knuckles Chaotix. However, I'm going to be playing as the regular Sonic crew. You can also change how many characters are available, so you could just play as Sonic, or Tails, or Knuckles throughout the first two games, or any of the Chaotix throughout the first two games. But I'm going to be playing as all three of these guys. But yeah, this originally started out as, okay, yeah. The speed of this game is a little bit strange. Sometimes it runs really well, sometimes it runs really slowly, and it's kind of annoying. But yeah, these characters have all of their abilities from Sonic 3 and Knuckles, so that's pretty cool. So Sonic has the air shield, and Tails, he can fly around, and also the characters will automatically jump into Tails' arms if they're nearby. And Knuckles, he can glide and such. So that is some pretty cool stuff right there. Yeah, fun fact about the Chaotix is that Charmy can just fly. Like, he's not limited in his flight like Tails is, he just gets to jump off in any direction that he wants to. So, he can very easily break basically every level in the entire game. It's pretty amazing, but it's not really what I'm here to show off. Also, I guess, you know, any of the other characters could potentially break the game as long as they're not Sonic. Because, yeah, you know, the first two Sonic games, they were really only designed with Sonic's most basic abilities in mind. Speaking of Sonic's most basic abilities, because Sonic himself doesn't really get to do a whole lot in Sonic 3, as far as, you know, special, unique actions are concerned, the elemental shields of Sonic 3 are also present in this game. They've been added in. They replaced all the regular shields in the game. And also there's Chaos Emeralds. You have the Sonic 1 Chaos Emeralds as per normal, but the Sonic 2 Chaos Emeralds are also available. And for this one, I'm going to actually try to get all the Chaos Emeralds in the game. Notably, back in my Sonic 2 Let's Play, I didn't really bother getting the Sonic 2 Chaos Emeralds, as I don't really find their minigames fun, and typically it's just more annoying to get into the Emerald minigames and get out of them and properly play the game whenever you're trying to go for all those. But here, because the game is twice as long, as well as a couple other factors along the way, it doesn't seem too ridiculous to try to go for the Sonic 2 Chaos Emeralds. Yeah, hopefully the game decides to start running at a regular speed again. All right, it looks like I'm actually going to get to do a Sonic 2 minigame here. 'Cause yep, there we go. So let's take a look at how these are different. I mean, obviously you have three characters instead of two, so that's nice. And while Sonic and Tails are of course using the sprites that they used for this minigame back in the day, Knuckles, I believe he's using his Blue Sphere sprites from Sonic 3. And I believe that the Chaotix use their sprites from the Knuckles Chaotix Chaos Emerald minigame as well, since that one also had you looking at them from the back in a 3D-ish environment. Actually, no, Knuckles Chaotix, it was a legitimately 3D environment, because the 32X existed, and that sure was a thing. My only real complaint about the game is that you can't actually mix and match the teams in any way. Because, you know, there's no reason why I can't have Knuckles and Espio being teamed up. It's yeah. This fan project is still in the works, but, yeah, it's, I don't know if it's actually actively being worked on, but, I did see a bunch of planned updates where there were going to be new teams and new features and a couple other things added along the way. Yeah, something that I think I briefly brought up was the fact that, this was actually two different ROM hacks put together. One was Sonic 1 plus 2, which was just Sonic 1 and Sonic 2 put together. And the other was Sonic 2 Heroes, which, yeah, it was just, originally they only had Sonic 2 with all these mechanics and characters. But, yeah, they combined them, and so now you get to play through Sonic 1 and 2 with the Sonic Heroes mechanics. Alright, now I have 2 Chaos Emeralds. Oh, well, I guess one... Yeah, the Sonic 2 Emeralds are now the Soul Emeralds from Sonic Rush, with Blaze's alternate dimension and all that stuff. Alright, let's keep moving. But yeah, so, you know, this, the new game, the new classic Sonic game, Sonic Mania, is going to be coming out in, like, a week or two. So I figured, hey, why not celebrate its release by doing this game here? It's got, you know, the two of the classic games with the Sonic 3 abilities and such that will be appearing in Mania. It's pretty appropriate since, after all, Sonic Mania will be having redos of a lot of different classic Sonic stages. It'll also be having stages from Sonic CD and Sonic 3 and Knuckles, which aren't available in this game, but hey, 2 out of 4 isn't terrible. Alright. It's another Chaos Emerald minigame. Notably, you know, Vector in as the Chaotix member, his hitbox whenever he's jumping around is quite a bit bigger than any other characters, and that's not really good for these mini games. Which is kind of unfortunate because he's probably outside of charm of being able to just essentially skip levels. Vector is the second best character among the group that plays normally, really. Espio is just not that good. He is certainly the fastest of those three, but I mean, even he's still only as fast as Knuckles or Tails. He's still not as fast as Sonic is. And he only has one ability, which is to scale walls by running up them, as opposed to climbing up them like Knuckles does. Or like Vector does, because yeah, Vector, he can also climb walls. So Espio's one unique ability isn't even that unique. It's kind of pathetic, actually. Yeah, these little things right here. Apparently the fire shield's gonna be able to burn those down in Sonic Mania, so that's exciting. Also, hey, it's a power character ability. Knuckles just ran straight through that thing. Oh. There we go. Alright, let's switch over to Tails. There we go. Cause, yeah, there's an invincibility box up here. And let's just grab this. Oh, actually, no, there's a minigame. Let's get this minigame, too. The Chaos Emerald minigames are going to be scattered throughout the various episodes of the series. That's undoubted. At the same time, I have made Let's Plays of Sonic 1 and 2 before, and you can just go and watch them. They are pretty old Let's Plays, though. So they might not be the best around. Because, yeah, let's see here. It would have probably been in about 2012 whenever I did those originally. Yeah, that sounds about right. So, those Let's Plays are 5 years old by now. Jeez. Time sure does fly whenever you're regularly creating content. That said, I have streamed both of those games numerous times since then, so, it's not like they've gone unplayed in all that time. Also, hey, yeah, you can use the fact that you have 3 characters here to grab even more rings during these sections than before. Although, do be careful about letting Knuckles and Sonic, or rather the characters in the back, to grab rings, because it is pretty easy for them to run into bombs. The second person's movements are going to be delayed, and the third person's movements are going to be even more delayed. So if you have to dodge a bomb, dodge it really early. Fortunately, it seems like every character's hitbox is the same size in here. Which, I mean, among Team Sonic, that's not a problem, because they all look the same size anyway, so you wouldn't really expect differently. But among the Chaotix, like, Charmy is really small and Vector is really big, so yeah, you might kind of expect them to be different sizes or something, but they're not. They're not. Wait, why did Knuckles have all the rings? What the heck? That was strange. Well, there we go. We have 4 emeralds so far. That's not bad. Alright. So, let's go off and fight a boss. It's Robotnik! In the classic machine. With the big old wrecking ball and such. Yeah, notably, every character has a separate shield. And if the AI is controlling a character, they can't lose their shield. So, yeah, Tails lost his shield, but if I switched over to Sonic, I'd still have a flame shield, and that's pretty cool. And, of course, Knuckles would still have his as well. So, in a sense, if you pick up a shield, you get 3 shields, and that's pretty neat. Alright, Marble Zone. Now, Marble Zone is pretty special among the levels in here. You see, some levels have been modified to make use of the Sonic Heroes mechanics to their fullest. And Marble Zone is probably the biggest user of this fact, really. So, you know, I'm just gonna play regularly here at the beginning, but I do have something very special coming up soon. Oh, right, yeah. The other characters can trigger these traps, so that's unfortunate. Yeah, right about here. Let's wait for Knuckles to come down. There he is. So yeah, let's just grab along these walls. And let's climb this wall, because we have a very special secret up here. So normally in Marble Zone, you go underground, you go through a bunch of underground caverns before coming all the way back up to the surface again. But here, we can just do this. And, yeah, we just skipped a whole big chunk of the level right there. Oh. Don't want to lose our ring, so let's go to Tails. Because he still has a shield. You'll notice that I'm not really going to play as Sonic all that often. His abilities just aren't all that great. But yeah, this, the thing that I just did there, you do that in every Marble Zone level. All 3 of them. It's pretty incredible. Ah yes, if there was ever a time when I wanted Tails' flight to be useful in a minigame, this is it right here. This is definitely my least favorite Chaos Emerald to try to grab. Oh my gosh, and all the slowdown is just making this even more ridiculous than ever before. Alright, here we go. I think I can work with this. Come on. We almost got it. We almost got it. No, come on. We almost got it. No. No. Oh my gosh, I hate this minigame so much. I hate this one so much, guys. Guys, you don't even understand. No, 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 no. Okay, okay. We're gonna be okay. Oh, oh no, 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 no. Ah. I tell you, man, I press the jump button as fast as I can to get out of there, but sometimes it just doesn't happen. It just doesn't happen.